All right. Countdown's on.
Turn on the on-air sign for outside.
All right, is it on?
Chick, chick. Boop, boop.
Now no one will disturb us. I just pictured like a Tarrasque plowing through and knocking everything over and killing us, and then podcast over. No one gets to hear this. I thought you were going to say like no one would come in and find our dead bodies because the on-air sign would be on, and they'd be like, oh, we can't go in there. They've been on air for a year now, but we can't go in there. The building's destroyed, but the sign is still on.
Yeah, what do they do if there's a fire inside like a recording studio, you know?
Can't bother them.
It's law.
Bardic Mystery Tour, Season 6. But don't worry, it's nothing that you miss. Sit back and see it just as it exists. We're just trying to keep the numbers alive, so skip right over Season 5. We're back to Dreamlancer and their tricks. You're gonna have to call it Season 6.
Bardic Mystery Tour is a 5th edition D&D actual play about a rock and roll band that solves mysteries while they're out on tour. I'm Ed, and I'll be your DM.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm playing Kemen. He's a Firbolg, which is a half-giant, so you can picture him. He's got dusty blue skin, floppy lammy ears, and he's wearing a leather vest with chevron cut fringe, and boots of spider climbing, and a train hat. He's also got a familiar that's a raven whose name is Crow. He's like so cool.
Hi, my name is Brayden, and I'll be playing a Matryoshka doll of a character again. Staff is a changeling who is hiding his identity from the band Dreamlancer, so instead, Staff is pretending to be Scrapper, who is a young woman shifter. And the shifter has feline characteristics and was hired as the replacement guitarist for the band Dreamlancer.
Wendy here, played by Nora, the most famous snow leopard tabaxi bard from the Snowy Mountain clan you'll ever meet. Wendy loves snow and hunting frogs, teaching Lars new tricks, and making up really entertaining stories where she gets to be the hero.
Dreamlancer continues to travel through the woods on their path out of Oddwalk with their companions, Kaana, the Kenku guitar player for the band Death Saves, and Dawn, the snow leopard tabaxi, native to the town of Oddwalk Village. However, the blizzard around you is so severe that the farther you travel on the road, the more lost you seem to get until you can no longer find the path. The 5 of you are now lost in the woods.
Together? Like,
Yeah.
Can we see each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
With your trusty companion, Lars, the giant dog-sized gerbil, and your pack horse, Valerie.
Valor E. And he's drawing our wondrous Dreamlancer cart with a great mural on the side.
Tapestry.
Oh, we put the tapestry beside on top of the mural?
I don't think we should put it on top of
You're
the
calling
mural.
that, wait, you're calling like the decal a mural?
Yeah.
Yeah, Red did it for us
Okay.
back in that one town.
Collinville.
And Red's kind of a jerk.
Didn't we get it repainted in Nen?
Yeah, didn't we get it repainted in Nen?
Yeah. Did you?
I thought we did. I thought when we left it at the stable, we asked the stable guy to repaint it for us.
Yeah, and it looks great.
Does it?
Oh,
He used some stencils, but it's pretty good.
Same logo or a new logo?
It was way better, I thought.
I think it looked better than whatever Red did, but I still think it didn't look maybe like super professional.
Well, yeah, we're just up and coming.
Yeah. I think it was the same kind of motif, though.
The dark woods are treacherous in the blizzard.
Do you guys want to, like, make camp for the night and see if the blizzard blows over?
I would, but didn't we just leave?
Yeah, it's like early morning.
We gotta
We gotta plow through. We stay together so we can see each other, though. We don't lose anybody. I walk next to Valerie and help so he can see where he's going. I got Lars on a leash. Crow's on my shoulder.
By some strange stroke of luck, you find the main road that you've been looking for this whole time.
Excellent.
We made it, guys. Do we have to decide which way to go on it, or is there also a sign?
No, I think it's fairly obvious to you which way goes back toward Den and which way goes forward.
Can we see that huge ice wall, but we're on the other side of it?
You're far enough down that you can't see the ice wall, but you assume you're not very far past it. You just maybe are around the bend from it.
Cool. We continue on down the road.
You also had to like come down the mountain a little bit, right? Because like the pass went through the mountain, and that's where the ice wall was, and you went to Oddwalk Village that was to the side and up the mountain.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's just keep going and pretend there wasn't a frost devil at that wall that we were supposed to slay.
You struggle forward through the blizzard, and you come across a small group of tents. 5 of them.
Are they like yurts, or are they like pop-up tents that you put up yourself, or are they like tents on a stand that are there
Permanently.
Yeah, mostly year-round-ish?
They look temporary. They look like mobile enough, but like think like mobile military-based tents you would see in the TV show MASH.
Okay. Like dirt floor, not like a platform or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's like a larger one that's like a walled tarp. That's very similar to a tent.
I say we approach cautiously.
You're saying there are 5 normal size and 1 larger, or there are 4 normal size and 1 larger?
4 like sleeping size tent, like single person sleeping size personal tents, and 1 large meeting room tent.
I call out and say, "Ahoy, travelers."
Your voice just kind of disappears into the blizzard.
Wow.
It's loud outside right now.
Okay.
The wind is whipping. Everyone's cold. Even Wendy's a little cold.
How far up are they from us, the tents?
The blizzard's heavy, so by the time you find them, you're not very far away.
All right. I turn to the gang and I'm like, guys, want me to send Crow out and we can listen?
What?
To what's happening in the tents, I think, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I can hear the blizzard from here.
No, you may send Crow up and he can listen in and see if he hears anything.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So I send Crow up to go snoop around.
It's very windy and difficult for Crow to fly.
No. I'm back with everybody else.
Yeah, does that mean that we're like are we on top of you, Wendy?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a windy, snowy mountain?
Yeah.
This is not a soft wind in the trees. This is like a gale.
Oh, I know someone named Gil.
See?
All right, we all stand around and wait for Crow to come back.
Huddled together in a sad, cold
Freezing
mass.
cold.
Yeah, but we're together. What do you see?
Are you looking through Crow's eyes, or
I
are you
was trying to.
telepathically talking to him?
I sent him telepathically. I was like, hey, Crow.
Wait, but do you understand the difference between those two things that you can do with your familiar? One is talk to it telepathically, and one is look through its eyes.
Well, yeah, but like if I talk to him telepathically and I tell him to go over there, then I can look through his eyes.
Okay.
Right? Like I can't.
Sure, but then you said, what do you see? Did you mean, what do I see?
Yeah.
I want to know whether I'm supposed to be telling you as Crow what Crow sees, or if you want to know what it looks like over there.
I think that it's more fun when we listen to Crow. So let's do that. Hey, Crow.
Hey.
Could you go up and like check out what they're doing up there and see what's happening in those tents?
Okay. It's really windy, but I'll try, okay?
Okay, like good luck.
Okay. And then Crow flies off to the tents, which are not very far away, so it takes seconds to get there. And says, like, there are, like, tents up here, and they're, like, around this other big tent.
Are there like people?
They're all, like, tan tents, not, like, that green army color, but, like...
Whoa. Are there any people in dusters, man?
I don't know, because it's windy, and the windows aren't windows, because tents can't have windows. Man.
Rad. Come on back.
Okay.
Righteous. He didn't see anything. Do you guys want to go up and...
Yeah, let's
There's
just
tents
go.
right there. Yeah, let's walk up.
Let's just go say hi.
Away.
We walk up to the tents.
Okay, there are 5 tents.
I want to try and like stick my head in the big one.
Okay, you open the flap to the big one, and you stick your head in, and there are 4 people standing there. One of them is a very tall, human-looking person wearing a tan duster and a black hat. One is a very short human who is like 3.5 feet-ish tall, wearing a tan duster and a black hat. One of them is a human with red hair and the sleeves torn off of a tan duster. And one of them is a dwarf with a giant shield wearing a tan duster.
Do I recognize any of them?
You recognize all of them, and you remember their names are Endelion, and the short human man is named Mikaon, and the one with no sleeves is named Arch, and the dwarf is named Knuckles.
Wasn't his name something else? Oh, we called him Archman. That's right.
Yeah, because his name was Archman.
I say, oh, hey, Archman.
Wendy, get in here. It's chilly outside.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out who was here before we just came in and barged in. Come on, guys, let's head in. We know these guys.
We all come in, including Valerie, the horse.
Oh my. It is now extremely crowded in this tent, but everyone fits. It's a big enough tent.
Does Knuckles see Kaana?
And then Knuckles sees Kaana, and Knuckles is like, Kaana, you're safe. And Kaana's like, Knuckles, but says it in like some weird, or just says it in Knuckles' voice, and they give each other a big hug.
Yeah.
You introduce them to your friend.
Hey, this is Dawn. We picked her up along in our last stop. We're actually like kind of related.
Yeah, and her bow is not to be burned in the fire. And they glare at Arch.
She's looking for some adventure.
This is no adventure. This is a dangerous task.
Oh, yeah. What are you guys up to up here on this snowy mountain?
Or down from the mountain a little bit.
On this snowy, almost a mountain.
The snowy foothills?
Mountain pass. Foothills, maybe.
Why are they called foothills?
They're not hand hills, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but why are they called foothills?
Because it's at the foot of the mountain.
You climb them with your feet.
They're 6 feet tall. No, they're 1 foot tall. That makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
Because they were formed by giant feet. Like whenever, you know how like whenever you make wine and you get one of those big tubs
Like that lady?
and you smush them with your feet?
Like Barry and the Bacchus Boys?
I'm showing my age by immediately thinking of the video of that lady who tried to cheat and fell off the platform and couldn't breathe.
Is she trying to cheat?
Yeah, she wanted to get like 3 more squishes in. They called the time and she was like, ha! And she like squished a few more and then she fell because she lost her balance because she was excited and fell out of the tub onto the ground. And it was the horrible sound of her unable to get her breath on air.
Anyhow, that process is what the giants did with the bases of the mountains.
That's
and they
right.
made all these foothills.
Okay. Thanks, Wendy.
You got it.
I was listening to you guys.
We know. We can tell by the vacant stare in your
So
eyes.
anyhow, what's the commission doing here in these here parts?
And Delion speaks up this time and he says, we are stationed outside of Plain because the commission is preparing their final assault on the Devil's takeover.
Wait. I have a poll for the players. Here's the 3 ways I spelled it so far. You tell me which one you think is the most likely. Plain, Plane, Playne.
I think it's got to have the Y in it. Playyane.
I only spelled it one way.
Playing?
Playin.
I only spelled it one way. Plaine.
What's the right answer?
Well, it is Plain Ordinaria.
So Plain.
Yeah. I give up a lot of serious names for that joke, so... Sorry, guys.
What's the mayor's name? Vanilla?
I think there's a mayor? There's a queen.
Oh,
And she's
sorry.
dead.
Her name is Inganalia.
No. Well, okay.
Was. You're right. Her name was Inganalia.
I'm just saying a lot of the other towns we went to had a mayor. Like that one with the Bone Devil. There was a mayor.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth here. Like, DC has a mayor.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the comic book
What?
company?
I'm talking about the District Federal.
What does DC stand for?
District of Columbia.
No. For the comic books, I know that.
Detective Comics, right?
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why didn't you believe Nora?
I didn't know.
I did say it with a question in my voice. So.
That was why.
We're stationed outside of Plain because the Commission is planning its final assault on the Devil Stronghold in the material plane. We're going to vanquish them all, the entire army, back to the hells where they belong.
Sick.
Here. And I hold up a beer.
Oh, yeah, me too. I hold up my canteen of
Where'd
water.
you get it from?
I just assumed they had beers available in the commission tent.
Yeah, Knuckles didn't even look like he was holding a beer, but he just holds one up and clinks glasses with you.
We're ready to do some murder, guys.
No. Yeah, well, yeah, we are ready, but we don't say that we call it killing, you know?
I'm ready to murder some devils. Yeah.
I'm just worried about the legal repercussions after the war.
Yeah, murder is...
Maybe we should sing that song real quick from the Bone Devil town. I'm gonna kill me a devil.
Yeah, kill devils.
Yeah, we sing that to rile them up. Just the chorus, though.
Isn't that the anthem of an Archman?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we wink at Archman while we're doing it. We play the whole song, but we only put half of... No, what?
So we just do a chorus.
We just play the chorus. And then we wink at Archman. Ding. That's the sound of a wink.
Mm-hmm. All right, now everybody's ready to go. We rallied the troops.
We're pumped. How's Dawn looking? Are her knees shaking?
Oh, Dawn is terrified and way in over her head. But she doesn't know it. She's ready to be a big adventurer like Lars.
Me too.
She's terrified, but she doesn't know it.
I pat her on the head because I think she's short enough for that compared to me.
All right, what's the plan, guys?
And Delion says, well, we were just starting our briefing session because we all just set up camp. So good timing on you guys.
Oh, we know. We have excellent timing.
I look at my watch. It's a sundial.
We grab seats and we say, we'll be like flies on the wall. And then I get out my huge bag of sour candies and take a couple and pass it around.
I get out the cocaine that I stole and I pass it around.
Oh my. Anyway, and Delion says, well, I was surveying the surrounding area of Plain, and this land is teeming with devils. That's why we're so far away from Plain. We're still, a good hike, a day or so's journey from Plain through some other like small neighboring towns and stuff because the land is just rife with devils and it is treacherous out there.
Yeah, but the commission army's going to show up tomorrow, right?
Yeah, the commissioneers?
No, we are the commission.
The four of you?
Yeah, I don't think the four of you can defeat a devil horde.
Well, there are 5 of us. We're waiting on someone.
Oh, who's that?
Speaking of which, Knuckles, did you happen to run into Lakendra on the way here from Nen? Because you should have met her. And he says, no, I didn't see her anywhere. I had to sneak through the ice wall through enemy territory. And I thought that she was going to be there, but I didn't see her anywhere. So I don't know which way she went or if she's still alive.
Did you say Lakendra?
Yeah.
She passed through Oddwalk Village right before us,
Oh.
I think.
I just thought that name sounded really familiar, but I can't find it in my notes.
And then Dawn says, oh, did she have like swords that had like hoops on the end? And they're like, yeah, and she had like a, tan duster.
Yeah, and she leaves discussions about Kopesh in her wake.
It's not a Kopesh.
Yeah, that's the one. This is the lady.
Okay.
Dawn, do you know where she went?
No, she went out into the haunted woods and never returned. She probably was killed by ghosts.
Don, we
Ghosts aren't
talked
real,
about
man.
We
this.
spent like 4 episode releases about this, Dawn.
Oh, yeah. Ghosts aren't real. I released an EP.
Is that what it's called?
Uh-huh.
Ghosts aren't real?
Well, that's what the postcard says.
Is there a chance that she could have come out of the haunted woods and passed by here without finding you in the blizzard?
No, she knew to meet us here. And Delion says,
Did you ever think one of you did something to make her mad at you and that's like she's like in a huff and you need to go apologize?
are you trying to say that women are moody? Because that's sexist and I'm upset about it.
I'm saying, did you even think about her feelings?
Yeah. We're best friends.
Who's talking right now?
Ed.
All of them in chorus.
Yes. And Delion says, this is important information, but we'll talk about it later in the briefing. We have to follow the notes.
Yeah, there's an agenda.
There's an
Wendy.
agenda.
I didn't
And
get
then I eat
one.
another sour
He's like,
candy.
oh, here, and he hands you a pamphlet, and the agenda says on it, Endelion, Machaon, Knuckles, Arch.
That's all it says. This isn't a very detailed agenda.
Yeah, but it's good enough.
Okay.
Anyway, that's the surveillance I got from the surrounding land. Machaon, what did you find out from infiltrating the city of Plain? And the Machaon says, oh, well, I found out that it seems like there's a pretty strong cult following, which is probably empowering the devil that is leading this invasion. And I feel like it will be extremely difficult to defeat this devil with that cult still having that many followers and that much clout. So that's tricky. But I also found out that there is still a resistance going on. The vast majority of the populace is completely subjugated and completely compliant. But there's a small resistance going on, but they're not very effective because they're small and they don't seem well armed because all these devils are immune to non-magical weapons. And so that's problematic.
I raise my hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a clarity on what kind of small this resistance is. Are they short? Are they like really skinny? Do they have like small hands?
It's small in number.
Oh, okay.
And Delion says, back to you, Knuckles. We touched on this really quickly, but we expected you to show up with Lakendra. And he says, yeah, I don't, they apparently know more about her than I do. There is a massive ice wall, and it does seem like the devils from this ice wall are somehow adversarial to the devils of Plain, which is interesting, and possibly one of the things that's been saving a lot of the prime material plane on that side of the ice wall is that these devils are so adversarial. But I don't know why, because often devils are very,
Team Upply?
yeah, team upply is the correct word for that.
I eat another sour candy.
I raise my hand again.
Yeah, what's up?
What kind of adversarial activity have you seen? Are they playing football? Are they like poisoning each other's wells?
Well, they're stopping like troop advancements and stuff, which is why it seems like the Devils of Plain have been using these subversion tactics in the surrounding land, which, by the way, Dreamlancer, we've heard about what you've been doing, and it's pretty good. You're mopping up a lot of these small fires that we haven't been able to put out, so that's pretty cool.
I puff out my chest and stand real tall.
Yeah, we're
Or sit
tough.
tall.
I say, of course, we were commissioned by the commission.
I scritch Lars.
You can't fool anyone because we're all here.
Yeah, but we are ready for the... Did you guys get our dusters delivered yet? Or
We want to partake in the uniform.
Just then, the flap of the tent whips open. Cold air bursts through the entire tent.
I draw my sword.
And a woman in a tan duster falls in on her knees and says, guys, very bad news.
I gasp.
I offer her a sour candy.
I cast healing word.
She thanks you for the healing word and accepts the sour candy graciously. And she says, wait, who are all these people?
That's Endelion. That's Machaon. That's Archman. And that's Knuckles. The horse is Valerie. The gerbil that sized as a dog is Lars.
I scritch him.
And you know the rest of us.
She looks around slightly confused, and the rest of the members of the commission just kind of nod. She's like, whatever. The forces from the ice wall are marching on the city. It's going to be awful for the people of the land if this turns into an all-out war. A lot of this is conjecture, but I think that perhaps one of the major archdukes of hell, like Levistus or something, is trying to stage a coup from Asmodeus or something like that, and perhaps we have two separate factions. So I believe that the Devils of Plain are not following the, plan of the hierarchy of the devils, and so the rest of Hells are kind of mad at them, but like it's difficult to get a foothold in the material plane. So there's something that's making these plain devils stronger in this area.
I raise my hand.
Yes,
Are plain devils in the pamphlet?
plain is a place.
How about the archdukes?
No, the archdukes are not covered in the pamphlet.
What about mountain devils?
The archdukes aren't types of devils. They are unique people.
Like Archduke is their title.
Yeah.
Are they replaceable?
I mean, if one archduke dies, another...
Successor?
Yeah. For example...
Is it like a dad to son kind of a thing? Patriarchal?
Use the first one you
No.
said as an example because we all remember that name.
Levistus.
Well, so remember when Bel was defeated and Zariel took control over Avernus, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was there on the front lines.
I'm remembering that, and I wink at Wendy.
Yeah, well, you guys went to school, right?
Uh-huh.
Yo,
Yep.
I went to Bard school.
Right outside of Leiden,
Don't they teach you that
where I'm
in
from.
Bard school?
Yeah, I learned it. It just forgot it, though, because I got other stuff in my head.
Is it because there were names involved?
Yeah, that's probably most of it. I'm trying to get better. What's your name again?
Lakendra.
Nice to meet you.
You can just say the Kendra.
Is that true, man?
No.
Yeah, la is French for the.
You wouldn't say the Kendra. That'd be repetitive.
It's like whenever you say ATM machine.
You know what that's called? RAS syndrome. Repeated acronym syndrome.
What were we actually talking about?
La Kendra. The La
Kendra.
Yeah, the Kendra theory.
The Lakendra effect?
No, it's a theory about what's happening with the devils.
Does
Oh,
that mean
yeah.
that if your name is Elliot, your name is the Iat?
There's another L, so it's the Liet.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Nora 100% on this.
Got it.
And most things.
It's because I'm right most of the time.
Then Indelion says, Arch, what have you found out? And Arch says, I think we should just go kill the devil. All of them, actually.
Yeah! Oh, I thought this was a part where we cheer for the idea we like the best.
Archmen. Archmen.
Archmen. Archmen.
Is this a popularity contest?
No.
Oh.
Wait, that guy was kind of a dick.
Indelion?
No, Archman, wasn't he the guy that wanted to go kill and then took credit for the killing even though we killed him?
Yeah. He killed the one that was like the figurehead.
Yeah.
But we
Okay.
like him because he tore his sleeves off. So it's like kind of like a
Okay.
toss-up.
And that's where you learned how to make soup or whatever. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. That's actually a good point. Is spaghetti soup? I don't think so.
No.
How runny is the sauce?
No one considers spaghetti as soup. But you could probably make spaghetti soup.
Do you think SpaghettiOs are a soup?
No.
I don't know.
It's halfway to soup right there.
Yeah. It comes in a can. It was put there by a man.
Not everything in a can is a soup.
Especially if it was put there by a man in a factory downtown.
Yeah.
Those are peaches. Not considered a soup at all.
But if I had my little way, I'd eat SpaghettiOs every day.
Yeah. Our pineapple rings soup. And Delion says, Dreamlancer, it's very fortunate that you came at this time. We seem to be in a dire situation.
You guys need like a vote because we can totally help.
Yeah, I'll be the vote director.
I pass on the cocaine when it comes around.
Same. Oh wait, did it get to me yet?
There's not that many people in the tent. Probably Wendy handed it to like Dawn, and Dawn was like, and then like handed it to Lars, and then Lars just
I
like,
snatched it out of his hand.
Lars just did all the cocaine right at once.
He's like, this smells interesting.
Lars is just freaking out outside.
Lars is outside just tearing around.
But he's big, so it didn't kill him.
I don't know how much was it.
I don't know. I just wrote cocaine. I didn't write how much.
one-
Al Pacino's not that big, and in Scarface, he has a huge amount. It probably takes a lot to kill
Yeah,
you.
but he's got a little bit of self-control.
A good question is who has more self-control, Lars or Al Pacino's character in Scarface?
I think Lars is learning self-control because he's possessed by a devil.
I'm gonna roll a Constitution check for Lars. Are you checking on Lars?
Yeah.
All right, you
Wait,
go outside.
outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go outside and check on him.
All right, you go outside, and Lars is laying on the ground, frothing at the mouth.
Oh no.
He's OD. Cast something on him.
I cast Healing Word.
Okay.
I can see you
Does that work?
And I
Oh,
pet
wow.
him, and he scritches, and I listen to his chest.
He's having like a seizure, heart palpitations.
But does the healing word help him?
I don't know. He didn't take any damage.
Does anybody have lesser restoration?
I
Or
have
cure
animal
poison?
friends. We're friends. I tell you what, if Lars dies right now, I kill Dawn.
Yeah, it's definitely Dawn's fault.
She handed a bag of cocaine to an idiot.
To be fair, if she was first in line, then Wendy also handed a bag of cocaine to an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
So I should kill Wendy.
Hey, groupies. It's your favorite Dungeon Master, Ed, here. Just letting you know that we're really excited that you like our podcast and you're still listening. Thank you all for your attention and for following us in our adventures in our minds together as a community. Don't forget that you can always check out our social media websites that we don't really do very much on, but don't worry about it. You can always check out our music on Bandcamp or on Spotify or wherever you listen to music, probably. So check those out. And I just wanted to say real quick, in this episode, we make a bunch of like Coke-related jokes, and I just wanted to say that like we're joking about it, but we definitely understand that drug addiction and drug overdoses are a very serious problem, and it's not actually a joke in real life. I hope no one's too upset about it, and I also hope that everyone knows that if you do have a problem, please reach out to someone that knows what they're talking about in this situation and handle it appropriately. Let's get back to the Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks for listening.
I could polymorph him into a different shape, but I don't think that would help. Still has the
You
same,
make him a
same
T-Rex,
stuff in his stomach.
but he's so big, so it's okay.
How is it that none of us have restoration? Isn't that a bard spell?
I
What
don't
the
know.
worst
I don't
party
have
I've
it.
ever seen.
No one has anything but healing?
Right. I mean, no, I can fuck them up.
I have mass cure wounds.
It's not a wound. It's poison.
I don't have anything for poison. Unless prestidigitation can clean it out of his system.
No.
Yeah, I don't have anything. So as soon as I see that, I run back inside and I'm like, guys, help. Lars is not okay. Someone fix him.
What? What happened?
He partied too hard during the meeting.
I thought you were going to be a fly on the wall.
We lied.
I can only cast healing word and mass cure wounds. Does anybody have anything that can help him?
They all just look at each other.
I start CPR. I run back outside and I start CPR on him.
All right. Do you have like what's the skill involved with this? They go to heal, right? Don't they have like
Medicine.
medicine?
Yeah, I have medicine.
I roll a medicine check.
I got a 14.
All right. You do what you can for Lars. He begins to stabilize a little bit, but he's not doing great.
I bust out Grungo's locket. Does it help?
But you open it?
Yeah.
You open the locket, and then a sphere comes out of the locket and flies about 60 feet in the air, and it glows bright moonlight.
Oh, no. It's a fake moon. Does anybody turn into... I start shifting. I shift into my were form because I'm pretending to be a shifter. And I'm like, oh, it's a fake moon.
Lakendra's like, oh my god, she's a werewolf. Roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I just keep petting Lars.
Are you serious? Things are really falling apart.
This is a disaster.
This is why I shouldn't do cocaine.
I got an 8.
I also got an 8.
All right. Lakendra swings her weird hoopy swords at you.
And me?
Yeah.
If I'm over here petting Lars, can I cutting words?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay, I cast cutting. It's been too long. How do I say that?
I ability cutting words.
Piercing and quick, my tongue with a flick will cut you right down.
Well, Scrapper, does a 14 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
Well then.
I keep scritching and I'm petting him.
I don't think Emily even rolled initiative, so everyone that has an 8 can go.
I didn't. I'm just scritching.
I transform back into my normal shifter form, and I hold up my hands with my palms out, and I say, Lakendra, I'm not a werewolf. I'm a shifter. It's a type of people, and you're being very racist.
She doesn't swing her sword anymore, and she says, so it's a joke?
Yeah, we're classically known for our comedy in addition to our amazing musical skills.
Yeah.
Wait, are you a shifter?
No, I'm not. I'm a tabaxi.
This is why our stage banter's so good. We practice all the time, even in a major crisis like our drummer dying of a cocaine overdose. By the way, do you guys have any way to cure him between you?
I don't think so.
Like a heart injection needle of adrenaline or restoration?
Nope.
And I look at Kaana pleadingly.
Kana just shrugs.
I'm laying down looking at Lars next to him in the snow and petting him.
I want to use my survival skills to see if there's any herbs in the local area that I could use to cure Lars.
All right. You definitely have to be disadvantaged. It's winter. I don't think
but
there are herbs.
I'm a snow leopard.
All right.
I think I get advantage.
I don't think you do get advantage.
Ooh, I got 20.
I wonder if that's actually if I should use disadvantage or if I should just use that circumstance to set the difficulty class really high, because she's not actually at a disadvantage. It's just basically impossible.
There are winter herbs that grow.
Okay. What was your total?
20.
Your total? I thought you said you rolled a 20.
No, I got 17.
You don't find anything growing.
Okay. What if we give him more cocaine?
How far away is the next town? Is there a healer there?
The next town is infested with devils.
You said there were small towns between here and Plain.
They're all infested with devils.
Was there anybody back in Oddwalk that could fix them? No. They stuck
Don,
there.
do you have any medical knowledge?
No.
Well, we got to make him comfortable and help him through it. Give him plenty of water.
Does someone bring us a blanket?
Yeah, you should take him back inside. It's really cold outside.
Okay, I pick him up and I carry him inside and I put a blanket on him.
Okay.
And then I lay down next to him and make sure I'm watching him and give him a scritches.
And he says, big guy, not feeling good. Too much cocaine. Party too hard, big guy.
Yeah, we're gonna help you, guy.
I give him my extra whiskey skin.
He says, quick, throw a TV in the pool.
What?
He's rock and roll to the bone.
All right, well, let's
Ray knows what I'm
finish-
talking about.
Let's finish this meeting up.
Oh, right. We have to take a vote. I'm the voting coordinator. I pull out slips of paper so everybody can vote on what our strategy should be. And I start passing them out.
All right, everyone in the commission that you handed to just looks at it, and they're like, and Delion says, what are we voting? What?
All right. You have to put what you're. Oh my God. I can't.
This isn't a voting situation. This is a multi-pronged attack. We need to handle multiple disasters at the same time.
You know what? And I stand next to Wendy and I say, I think that we might be a little bit new to the group and we're trying to impress everybody and show that we're really assets. So why don't we just take a deep breath and you guys tell us what the plan is and then we'll start doing it as soon as we get our dusters.
And Delion says, well, I'm going to try to find the resistance and take this crate of magical daggers that we have to supply them so that they can help fight against the devils in Plain. And then McKayon says, and I'm going to try to find the leadership of the cult of the beautiful blood and try to wane some of the devil in Plain's power away by destroying their sin base where they're getting it.
What kind of sin are they doing with this cult?
Worshipping devils.
That is bad, actually.
What's up with the beautiful blood part, though? Like, are they making art out of their blood? Or like...
I don't know. It's just their name.
Oh, okay.
As far as I can tell.
I was just thinking about how Lars is overdosing on cocaine. Because he has no self-control.
Look, he's a party animal.
I found the bag wherever it was, and I put it back in my bag.
Whatever's left of it. This was a bad idea. I'll put this away.
Yeah.
This is for later.
All right, what are you doing, Archman?
Arch says, well, I'm going after the big one. I'm finding the devil and I'm killing them.
Wait, which one?
Every devil I find, I'm going to kill it.
That's a strategy.
That's the strategy that I've had forever that works.
I'm starting to wonder if there might be a better use of your talents than to go straight for the top. Like maybe you could help somebody else until we've weakened them, you know?
Well, Knuckles says, well, I'm going to try to find Johnny Necrotic because I think that he is crucial to this plan in some way, and I think that we can save him.
How do you know he's in the town?
That's a good question. And the answer is...
Because you're working with the devils.
No, we've been doing a lot of research on it, and that's why I went to Ned in the first place.
Yeah, how'd you get through the ice wall?
Remember I told you?
If you're not working with the devils.
Subterfuge.
I look at Wendy suspiciously.
I find a postcard or a pamphlet and I write a note on it that says, if you're a doctor, come back to this town. And I give some slight directions. And I tell Crow telepathically to carry this to the next town and give it to someone that looks like an apothecary or a doctor.
And Delion grabs the note real quick and he says, you cannot give away the position of the commission.
Okay, but Laura's going to die.
He's going to be okay, big guy.
I don't know what to tell you.
He just had a little bit too much Coke, and he just needs to sleep it off a little bit. He'll be fine. Make sure he drinks all that water.
It's happened to every drummer.
I poured water in his mouth.
Maybe make him puke a couple times. It might help.
But he didn't eat it. He sniffed it.
I don't know anything about Coke.
I don't know anything about Lars. Would he have eaten it? He would have eaten it.
Yeah, make him puke.
Yeah. All right. I stick my hand down his throat. Does he puke?
I'll roll a handle animal.
It's going to be uncomfortable, little guy, but we got to make you puke.
Yeah, let's go.
15.
All right. You managed to convince Lars to puke.
Okay. I dodge out of the way
Okay.
of most of the puke.
What's the contents of the puke? Is it a lot of it cocaine?
It doesn't take that much cocaine to like do anything to your body, right? Like there can't be that much cocaine in the puke. Like noticeable amounts of cocaine, right?
Okay.
All right. I pet him and give him scritches, and I give him some water.
I look at Lakendra and I say, well, you're the leader of this rabble, right?
The leader? No.
Oh. And I look confused.
I think I need to stop this other army.
Yeah, why, Archman, why don't you help Lakendra stop the other army?
Arch goes, oh, okay. That sounds
Doesn't
like
that
a
make
good
more
enough
sense?
idea, yeah.
How do you think Dreamlancer can help?
Your other members of the commission.
I don't know. What's your plan?
I think we can help Indelion deliver these daggers to the resistance and then try to play a rock and roll show to break some of the complacency of the people of Plain.
I was going to say maybe music could bring the two groups of devils together.
That sounds
Don't we want
terrible.
them not to meet, though?
Oh, we want them to not join forces?
We
I thought
want
we
one
didn't
of
want
them
them
to
to fight.
join our force.
I thought we didn't want them to fight because then they're going to kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, but if they come together, they're going to enslave everybody.
That's a good point.
Do you think that would be helpful?
Enslaving everybody?
No, helping people to feel empowered to bolster the resistance. Or maybe it makes sense for us to go down and help kill the cult and then play a show to empower the resistance. Like a twofer.
Yeah. And Delion says, I think all the tasks need done. So,
I just don't want to run into Johnny Necrotic because I didn't like the last time we ran into him. It was creepy.
Yeah, he tried to kill us.
Yeah.
Kana cobbles together a few sound clips from various sources to say something along the lines of, well, I'm going to stick with Knuckles.
All right, I'm going to go with Mikaon.
Is that what everyone's doing?
I'm not listening. I'm just playing with Lars. It's scritching, scritching, scritching. Was I supposed to pay attention?
I feel like it's a bad idea if we all split up.
Yeah, I think you should come with me.
Okay. I think we should all go with Mikaon, big guy.
But what about Lars?
You'll be safe here.
Who's going to be here with them?
Crow.
I look at first light of Dawn Snowy Mountain and I say, Dawn, this is the most important task of all. Can you watch over Lars while he recovers from his horrible cocaine overdose? That was
Yeah.
not our fault.
Yeah, I can look after Lars and Valerie in the cart.
Perfect. Those are all the things we need looked after.
Do you think it's safe here if you guys all leave and it's just me and the animals? And then Delion says, I think we're far enough away from the active devils that if you keep a low profile, you'll be okay.
Yeah, plus you've got that firewood bow.
Guys, could we leave the ghost box so that it makes a sound? We'll leave it right outside.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, are you sure it's okay if we leave him here?
Yeah.
I don't know. Lars, you gonna be okay, buddy?
Yeah, just gotta sleep off.
Yeah, give him another scritch and a hug.
Okay.
I give him a sour candy for his breath.
Yeah,
Don't eat that.
my breath smells like puke right now.
I leave some carrots for him in case he gets hungry.
Some Lars snacks?
And some Lars snacks.
He says, yeah.
Okay, what are we doing?
We're going with Mikaon.
We're going to bust up the cult of beautiful blood.
The cob.
We're going to bust up the cult of beautiful blood.
The cob.
I don't know how to do it any different.
What are you trying to do different?
Say the word so that so that Emily understands what I said.
I was just shortening it to an acronym.
Yeah.
Now I get
Yeah,
it.
I got that right away. I also work in banking, like we love our acronyms.
yeah. Okay.
What do we need to do before we head out, McKayon?
I don't think there's much we need to do before we head out. Are you guys prepared?
No,
For what, man?
never prepared.
We got to find out who's leading this cult. We got to get them.
Okay.
Or discredit them.
Why don't we like the cult?
Or the cult is the followers of this devil, which the thing we forgot to talk about in the briefing is we still don't know who this devil is or where they came from or why they're here. We also need to figure out who it is so we can fight them.
Okay. Why did we decide we don't like this devil?
But based on the amount of strength that is around here, we think it almost has to be a pit lord.
Well, hail to pit.
Unless literally an archduke has come to the material plane. But I think that it would be worse than it is.
I raise my hand.
Yes.
Are pit lords in the pamphlet?
I don't know if pit lords get covered in the pamphlet because the chance of anyone really running into a pit lord is basically nil. They almost never leave the 9 planes of hell.
I get real huffy and my fur stands on end and I'm like, well, you told us that we were supposed to use this pamphlet and it seems like you really need an advanced version for advanced devil fighters because it doesn't seem to cover all the details that we need.
Yeah, I
Do you
raised
think
my
that-
hand.
Do you think that it was helpful in those towns where you defeated all those devils?
No.
What?
I raised my hand higher.
What?
Do you guys have like a handbook that you give to people once they join the commission like us?
Yeah, once they join the commission, once they're sworn in by the commissioner himself,
Who's the commissioner?
is the commissioner.
Is he here?
No. He's
Son
the...
of a bitch.
I was going to say, why are you assuming it's a he?
Yeah.
You said it himself.
Scrapper.
You said the commissioner himself. That's not my assumption. And then also, is pit lord spelled with an E on the end of lord or not?
No.
And how many T's are in pit?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
This is why it'd be helpful if it was in the pamphlet.
To me,
I
look up if it's
know.
actually called a pit lord.
No, I love it this way.
It's not.
It's not spelled pit lord.
It's a pit fiend. But it's called a pit lord now.
There you go. Do they really like to barbecue?
Yeah.
They can't get enough.
Oh, that's good to know for the future.
Pit lord is a
We'll
WoW
lure
town.
them with a pit.
Yeah, the best way to distract them is with a smoker and a brisket.
Oh, and some nice mesquite
You can keep them there for hours.
or applewood.
The problem is, McKayon says, if it's a pit lord, basically a pit lord could fight armies of humans.
Yeah, lucky for us, we aren't humans. And then we all strike a pose together.
True.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm ready. Let's go.
To plane.
To boat.
Okay.
No, like the town, like...
Oh. Is Plane inhabited by a pit fiend? Is Dreamlancer stronger than an army of humans? Can Lars hold on long enough to receive the medical help he needs? Find out next time on Bardic Mystery Tour.
Bardic Mystery Tour. There's only one thing we implore. Tell all your friends and they'll tell more. Warn your sheriff 'cause we're kicking in doors. Rolling dice with our best friends. Solving mysteries again and again. Writing songs about our quest. Every other week on the internet. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. If fans want to hear more, buy some merch in the store. Rate us with a 5-star score. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.
Bardic Mystery Tour is recorded at Looking for Group Pittsburgh. Looking for Group Pittsburgh is a land center in the Brookline neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you're in the area, stop by for games, co-working, or events. Find more information or schedule your next party at lfgpgh.com.
So did anybody write an adventure for today?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, let's do Emily's adventure.
You wake up and you find yourself at IKEA. What do you do?
I panic about going the right direction.
Okay.
I want to go into the bedding section and look at all the bedrooms that they set up.
Nice.
Test out the beds.
You have to go the right direction.
Good luck. Roll perception.
Kind of won. 10.
Okay. You go forward, but it's the wrong forward.
Where do I end up?
I grabbed Nora and I'm like, you're going the wrong way.
Okay, roll perception.
I want to make sure I get one of those little stubby pencils.
How good are you at grabbing?
Did you get a 1 too?
No, I rolled a 2 on my die.
Oof.
He's so much better at finding directions than
So
me.
I got an 11.
Okay, you are in the kitchen section together.
All right, that's okay.
What were we looking for?
I wanted to go to the bedroom section.
Yeah, there's cabinets to look at. There's dishwashers that don't look like dishwashers. They look like just the front of a cabinet. Super cool.
Kitchen islands.
Don't buy one.
Nora, if you need a bed, there's a good chance that there's one hidden in one of these cabinet drawers like this dishwasher that you can't see.
I want to search the drawers for a bed.
Okay, do it.
16 investigation.
Okay, you find something very small and soft.
I grab it and pull it out.
It's a rat in a mousetrap.
Ew.
Nora, that's not a bed.
But you can sleep on it.
Ed, what character are you playing today? You didn't introduce your character.
Well, Brayden said he was looking for Nora, so I assumed that Brayden and Nora are in IKEA. So I assumed I was in IKEA.
You don't have to restrict yourself to being yourself. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we just always have to play a character, so it's fun to play ourselves.
You can be Emily.
Oh, then I'm Zargmon, the 15-foot tall rock demon.
Nice. What's Zargmon doing?
I have fire for eyes and my hands are made of knives. And I'm looking to buy curtains, but all of these are ribbons.